Hey Gamecock fans, welcome to the Mohegan Sun Resort, where tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, South Carolina takes on the St. John's Red Storm. Andy Demetra, joined here by head coach of the Gamecocks, Frank Martin. And coach, more honors for your team rolling in. You move up 2 spots in the coaches poll to number 23. And for the first time since the end of the 2004 season, the Gamecocks are ranked in the AP poll, checking in at number 25 on Monday. What does that kind of recognition mean for your team right now?
I'm happy for our guys. I'm happy for our fans. Obviously, our guys have put in a lot of time, and for them to be recognized by the coaches and the media as one of the top 25 teams in the country, it's a heck of a recognition. But that doesn't alleviate the toughness to go win number 11 tomorrow night in St. John's. We have to be good. All that is nice. It's great attention. We'd rather have it than not, but it doesn't make difficulty of overcoming another opponent any easier.
You get into that St. John's game with a win over the Clemson Tigers back on Friday in Greenville. As you studied the tape from that game, what did you like most about your team's performance, and what are you looking to correct the most heading into St. John's?
Yeah, I thought we played real hard. I really did. I thought in the first half, they were trying to run their offense. I thought our defense was real good. I thought offensively against their man-to-man, we really did some real good things. Then at the end of the first half, we just didn't do things very well, gave them life. And then in the second half, they went zone. You know, Brad's a man-to-man guy, and he went zone, and that kind of caught us off guard, got on our heels a little bit, stopped attacking as much as we did in the first half, and then it became a ball game. But somehow we stayed the course. Our guys united and bonded, and the last 5-6 minutes of the second half, we defended real well and figured out a way to close the game.
You've seen a healthy amount of zone this year, even from programs like Clemson that don't traditionally play that style of defense. Who has to take charge attacking the zone? Does it fall upon the point guard primarily, or are there other guys that you see as a priority needing to get inside that zone?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. As coaches, we needed to do a better job on letting our guys know that there's a possibility that there's going to be that much zone. But going into a game against a team that predominantly plays man, and us facing as much zone as we had, I felt pretty comfortable we'd be able to attack it. We got a little lackadaisical, we got a little complacent, and instead of attacking, we got a little tentative. And then what happened is, when we tried to drive their zone, their shot blocker was at the rim, and we, instead of attacking him, allowed him to change our shot, so we never scored 2, 3, 4 possessions in a row.
Speaking of the interior, you got some great production off the bench from your freshman Eric Cobb. Played 11 minutes, he got you 4 points, 5 rebounds. What kinds of things does Eric need to continue doing to get more minutes and to stay on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, it's Limonis hasn't played as well lately, so Eric has got an opportunity. I thought he had his best 2 practices that he's had in a month. Going into that Clemson game, I fully expected him to play well based on the way he was engaged going into that game, and he went out and did that. And it's a matter of continuing to understand the speed, the strength, the consistency, the discipline that you got to have to find consistent minutes on the court.
You guys visited the Naismith Hall of Fame last night when you arrived, and I'm sure in the midst of that tour you saw the person that you'll be coaching against tomorrow, Chris Mullen, his first year as head coach of St. John's. Very quickly here, Frank, break down a couple of keys for your team tomorrow night to run that record to 11-0.
You know, talk about Chris Mullen, you can go back to the history between our program and St. John's program, from Coach McGuire, and just the whole history there. It's there's ties everywhere between Coach Carnesecca, Coach McGuire, and everyone else that's been associated with both programs. But we have to play hard defensively. We got to be disciplined. We got to make sure that our ball pressure is good. We got to make sure that off the ball, where we belong, they like running a lot of isolation plays. So if we allow the ball to get deep on the court, those isolation plays then become deeper on the court, which then makes it real hard to defend. They've got old guys. They've got 2 fifth-year seniors. They got 2 4-year seniors. They got older guys that have been through the ropes a little bit. So the one young man, I can't remember his name right now, hasn't played the last 2 games. He's probably their best dribble driver. When they played Syracuse, he played his tail off. Now He hasn't played. They haven't had success the last couple games, but we expect him to play.
Yep, absolutely. South Carolina versus St. John's, 9 p.m. here at the Mohegan Sun Resort. That's Eastern time, the tip-off. You can catch all the action, of course, on the Gamecock IMG Sports Network. And you can catch the Gamecocks as a consensus top 25 team, number 23 in the coaches poll, number 25 in the AP. Frank, good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Andy.
Frank Martin, I'm Andy Demetra. Once again, we'll talk to you 9 p.m. tomorrow here from the Mohegan Sun.